Hello everybody and welcome to this month's new moon guidance. My name is Justine Evans, a hormone alchemist and fertility expert and founder of Creation Fertility. Thank you for joining me this evening. For those of you who do not know me, I work with reproductive well-being and hormone health, and I'm a naturopath and a nutritional therapist and a healer and a body treatment person. And what I've done is that I have developed my own way of working, really, but I also have written these guidance cards called the Creation Fertility Toolkit. And each month what I'm doing is that I am drawing the cards to help everybody develop a hormone happy, healthy lifestyle. So I do this on each new moon of each month, and we work for that moon cycle. So this month, I have drawn 3 cards, and actually I was a bit blown away with this because it's, I believe it's the Leo new moon. Now, I am not an astrologer, but I do understand a little bit about it, not much at all, but a little bit about it. And for me, the Leo new moon is generally about the seeds of transformation. And most of you, if you are anything into astrology, you know that the Leo personality is a really strong personality. So I am fully expecting it to be quite a important month this month. So when I was sitting quietly to draw the cards, I was thinking to myself, how are we all feeling right now? And I have found 2020 to be quite a bumpy year, if I'm totally honest, and particularly the last couple of months I found very, very difficult with the pandemic that I really don't want to go into today. But it just seems to be never ending. It's just carrying on and carrying on. And it's really made me reflect on that and how that's affecting my personality, but also the energy of the globe and energy of the world. And so when I drew the cards today, yesterday actually, I was really quite astounded by the cards that I got. So the first card is the card Love. So drew the card Love, the card Water for this month, and the card Protect. Now, the card Protection we actually got last month as well, and you will find that on my website, Creation Fertility, I have offered 3 audio visualizations, meditations supporting you about protection, and we really discussed that last month. So I'm not really going to go into that this month, but it's interesting that it has been drawn again, and the importance for us to shield ourselves from negative energies. And the meditations and visualizations that I've offered you are the bubble of light, the violet flame, and the blue cloak of protection. So they are all on my websites if you want to look at them. But I found it very, very interesting that the protection has come up again, because there is a lot of negative energy around at the moment, and it is important for us to work with clarity and clear intention. So the other 2 cards are just so perfect for this moment, because the 2 things that we cannot ever live without as humans is love and water. And they are the 2 things that we're going to be focusing on this month for us to be able to achieve hormone balance. So let us begin with talking about love, because love means so many different things to different people. But for me, when I was thinking about this and really resonating with it, I was thinking, I wonder if I would be able to last a whole moon cycle without being negative about somebody or the circumstance, and actually being kind to myself. And I don't know about you, but I find it difficult to be nice about myself quite often. And this month, let's do that. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's really look after ourselves, and look after ourselves in the way that we would like other people to look after us. So saying kind things to ourselves, smiling at ourselves in the mirror, connecting with our heart and our head energy so that we're focusing as one. So love is that real inner beauty that we have, but also about how we feel about other people. So, do we feel unconditional love about ourselves? Do we feel unconditional love about other people? Or do we judge our love on things that people do for us or on what we do for ourselves and also for the globe? So this month I am suggesting that to support our serotonin levels, to support our happiness, to support our adrenals, to support our heart energy, that we are actually kind to ourselves and to everybody else. And I've got a few exercises that I thought I would share with you. And please do whichever one it is that feels right for you. So the first one is I would suggest that you write at least 10 things down about yourself that you like. It could be that you've got a nice smile, or you've got a great body shape, or you've got a great sense of humour, beautiful teeth, that you're really kind, that you're very empathetic, that you are always there for other people, that you work really hard. I don't know, there's just so many different things, aren't there? So, or perhaps that there's a particular outfit that you really love to wear, or that you can treat yourself with something this month. So write all of those things down on individual sheets of paper, tiny little pieces, and then put them together, fold them all up and put them in a jar. And every day pull out one, and that would be what you're going to say to yourself today about yourself. Okay, so that's a really good way of being able to be kind to yourself. It could be smiling, telling yourself that you look beautiful today, that you've made yourself laugh, that you've done a job really well, that I don't know, perhaps you've got a project that you would like to do and you would like to spend an hour a day on it. So all of those things could go into your jar, and then you draw out one of those every day, put your hand in, give it a good shake, pull it out and see what you've got. Okay, so that would be a great way of self-healing every day. Another way of doing that is to ensure that you spend times with friends that actually actively make you feel good about yourself. So that's something else that you could do. And also just telling yourself that you love yourself every day, and smiling at yourself in the mirror, and actually genuinely smiling at yourself and really feeling that energy, and looking at yourself in the mirror with real kindness and respect. So that would be one of the ways that I would suggest that you could work this month. Another way is to make a decision that you are not going to, that you're actively going to be kind. You're actively going to be kind to everybody. And so stop yourself if you find that you are saying something negative about somebody or to somebody. So actively encourage yourself to only speak with love. Because, the one thing that we can say about human beings is that we cannot live without love, and we cannot live without water. So this month, let's see if we can only work with love. A third way of doing it is working with the bubble of light. And the bubble of light is a protection method, but it's also a great method to work with love. So what you imagine is that there is you can imagine it whatever colour you want, but being a bit of an oldie, I imagine one of those bubble things that we used to blow through with fairy liquid in, or maybe I shouldn't say fairy liquid, washing up liquid. You used to blow through it, and then you used to have these lovely bubbles, and as a kid I used to love those. So actually imagine that you're blowing that and it's beautiful pink or whatever, and you step into it, or it envelops you, whichever way you want to think about it, like that. And once you're in this bubble is a shimmering bubble of light that protects you from harm. But also the only thing that can interact with it is love and positive vibration. So if you are saying something beautiful to somebody else and thinking positive thoughts, that energy will resonate through that bubble of light and go to that person. However, if you are doing the opposite and you are having a negative thought process, then that energy will not be able to permeate through that bubble of light and will come back into you. And the same applies when you're doing it the opposite way round. If somebody is speaking to you outside that bubble of light and it is negative energy, that energy will go back to them. It will not enter you. It will not enter your bubble of light. So this is a lovely exercise for you to do every day. And you can imagine that you're zipping yourself into your bubble of light every morning when you get up, and you can unzip yourself when you get home, and only positive energy can come through. So this is another way that you could work this month. And a third way that you could work is actually by sending healing to the planet every day or every week and offering global love. So really supporting the planet with love. You know, globally, everybody needs a bit of love right now. So send healing and love to the planet on a weekly or daily basis, and commit to doing that throughout this moon cycle, and see how that makes you feel. You know, see at the end of the month how you're feeling about that. And the last way I would suggest that you work with love is actually, of course, you know, being with your friends and etc. etc. But also, oh, do you know, it's completely gone from me. What I was going to say to you then, how ridiculous is that? What was the last thing that I was going to say about love? It was a really good way I was going to get you to work with love. Global, being kind to yourself, being kind to other people, the bubble of light. And there was another way, and it's completely gone from me. The affirmations, we've done all of that. There was another way. So anyway, forget that for the moment. It will come back to me. So what does love do to you? So it gives us hope, okay? It allows us to trust that everything is going to be all right in the end. It allows our heart to overflow. It allows us to have gratitude. That's what I was going to say, gratitude. So you could write a gratitude letter every day for all of the good things that have happened in your life for each day. And that is an amazing way to work with love as well. So there are plenty of different ways for you to be able to work with love this month. And I actively recommend that you do that to really support your hormones, support your adrenaline, support your cortisol levels, to help with your endorphins, to help with serotonin, to help with dopamine, to help with GABA, to help with all of those hormones that really help our well-being and our mental and physical health. So that's love. So the second card is the card of water. Now, water is so important for so many different reasons. But basically, humans cannot live without water. And we are approximately 70% of water. That's what we're approximately made up of. And the moon controls water. So it's great that we can work with this moon cycle to really connect with that water impact. Now, of course, it does work with support our reproductive well-being, including for men and women. So it helps plump our egg follicles. It helps transport all of our hormones. It helps with our functional health. It helps with detoxification. It helps with, you know, sperm is made up of 95% of water. It is, it feeds us. It lubricates our fascia and our muscles, and that's so important because otherwise our muscles and our body won't be able to move, won't be able to lubricate. It hydrates us. It transports lymph, which is really important for our immune system. It supports the sodium-potassium balance. And basically, if we are not hydrating, we are going to be ill. It is the fundamental reason why people first become ill. Now, I was reading some really amazing statistics today, and basically 80% of people over 70 suffer from dehydration. and between 40 and 60% of people under 70 also suffer from dehydration. That's quite phenomenal, actually. That is truly phenomenal. So this month, I would like you to really think about what kind of water you're drinking. Is it spring water? Is it water from the tap? And if it is water from the tap, just for your information, we have approximately 60,000 chemicals in our water. 60,000 chemicals in our tap water. That is phenomenal. So how does that make you feel? Would you be able to use a water filter? Would you consider using a glass bottle to drink your water from? Would you be able to dump the plastic with your water? Would you actually be able to drink water instead of a fizzy drink or fizzy water or tea or coffee or soda drinks? How much water would you be able to drink? And actually, herbal teas are not pure water. Yes, they have amazing benefits, but that is not pure water. So how much water should you be drinking? So I came across, I mean, you know, on average, I've always said to my clients, you need to drink between 1.5 litres and 2 litres of water every day, maybe more than that, maybe 3 litres, depending on your weight, dependent on how much sport you're doing, depending on what kind of medication you're on, if you're on any. So, for lots and lots of different things, you have different amounts of water. But anyway, today I read something which was fantastic in What Doctors Don't Tell You magazine, which always comes with research, by the way. And basically what it has said is, which I thought was really helpful, was for every 30 kilos of your body, you should drink 1 litre of water, pure filtered water, every day. So this is a really easy way for you to be able to work out how much water you need. Pure water on a daily basis. So if you go onto Google, you will be able to, if you work in stones or pounds, you'll be able to convert it all to kilos, and then you'll be able to work out how much you need. But on average, so if you're a 70 kilo person, you would need about 2 litres of water a day. Okay, slightly over 2 litres of water. So if you drink 1 litre of water for every 30 kilos of your body weight, that would be a great thing for you to start to do this month. So you can also help to boost your hydration by including certain foods within your diet. Okay, so I'm going to list a few of them. So perhaps this would be a really good thing for you to be able to use this month as well and include in your diet. So essential fats really help with the hydration. And also hydration helps with collagen, okay? And collagen supports anti-aging. So collagen is really important, and collagen is very good also for our gut integrity. So remembering all of this is, you know, also very good for our fascia. So again, you know, think about things like olive oil. Don't cook with it, put it as a dressing, okay? If you want butter, then have butter. Avocado oil and avocados, great foods for essential fats. Coconut oil. Now, coconut oil you can use in so many different ways. Remember, a lot of these things you can use transdermally. So avocado oil you can use as a massage oil if you wish as well. Coconut oil you can use as a moisturizer. You can use it for teeth, for teeth pulling. You can use it in your foods. You can use it as face masks. There are lots of different ways of using coconut oil. Nuts and seeds. So nuts are fantastic, as long as you obviously don't have a nut allergy. And seeds are also very good. And if you've got something like diverticulitis, you can still eat some of these foods, but you need to be able to grind them down, and you need to be able to hydrate them. So soak them in water overnight before you eat them, okay? So if you have an irritable gut, definitely Do not eat seeds and nuts on their own. Make sure that you hydrate them or grind them before you eat them. Okay. Oily fish, also fantastic to help with your hydration. So all of these foods will support increased cellular membrane viscosity. So your body is going to be able to hydrate itself better, and therefore you're going to be able to help your body plump up, not in an overweight way, but in a healthy way. Build collagen, hydrate your body, get your sodium, potassium at the right levels, and support your well-being and your hormone balance. So remember, glass bottles for your water, filtered water, or natural spring water, no bubbles, and sip slowly. Now, one of the other things that you should also remember to do is instead of having freezing cold water, just have it at room temperature. That works really well. And another way to support your hydration as well is first thing in the morning, have lemon juice in water with a little bit of Himalayan salt. Okay, and that also really helps with sodium potassium levels. So you will help your stress levels if you are drinking water. That it will help you at cellular level. It will help with your electrolytes. It will help with your neural pathways to help with your mood. It will help with anti-aging. It will support your muscles. It will help detox your body. It will help your immunity. It will help hydrate you. It will help feed you, and it will help lubricate you. So really simple things for us to try and do this month. So drink water. Consider where the water is coming from, and send love to yourself and to everybody. Treat everybody as you would like to be treated. So that's the hormone alchemy for this month. And finally, remember to protect yourself using your meditations, which you can find at creationfertility.com, and I will put them on my Justine Evans website as well. 3 little audios, the violet flame, the cloak of protection, and the bubble of light. So I wish you well. I hope that you've enjoyed this. This is this month's new moon guidance from me, Justine Evans, Hormone Alchemist. And lots of love, and enjoy the next moon cycle. Take care. Bye.